Good evening, boys, girls, children of all ages. How are we all? How are we all? Great to see you. I've missed you. It feels like a long time since we've done this. Feels like a long time. Great to be back though. How are we all? I hope we're all doing absolutely splendid. Excited about this, eh? Got some good games this week. This Fockenheim. Hey, Danny, Michael, Langy, Sean, Kate, Tiger Time. How are we all? Hope we're all doing well. Looking forward to this one. Hopefully this game's good, eh? I mean, we've picked the right one. Cheers, I love you, Sean. Hey, much love, Blue Bagger. How are we, Kate? Hope we all recovered after last night, if you are a Carlton fan. If you're not, sure you had a good laugh at my expense. Have I not done my tips, Langy? Oh, well. R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. How are we, Chills? I saw Bobby Hill, mate. I saw Bobby Hill. Were we the... Oh, we were the away team yesterday. Get fucked. Get foobard. I've changed it, don't worry, Sean. Apologies for that. Munching on some pizza. Oh, what pizza are we having? Tiger Time? Hey, mate, it's going to be a good one. Damo, good day, mate. How are you? You alright? Great to see you all here. I'm excited about this. Nice and chill, eh? Football's good, isn't it? Football's good when your team's not playing. I found the secret to enjoying life. Oh, meat lovers. Barbecue sauce. It'll be a ripper, that VFL game, mate. It'll be a ripper. Be an absolute ripper. Oh, dear. What do I need to do to my camera? I feel like I'm too low down. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Hey, I had a good time, actually, last night. I was sat with some esteemed colleagues. I had Lek Dog. I had Ian Brownie from Navy Blue Corner. I had Nick from the selection table. I had Terry. So I had Paul, the Pommy guy from Blue Abroad, who came over. So I was sat with some esteemed company last night. Shiny Blue, how are you? You right? Jamie, how are you, my brother? So I had a really good night. You know what? Do you want me to get philosophical for a minute? Hey, Neladan, appreciate you. I am very sick. Mrs. Pom bought in a cold, so it's turned into man flu again. I don't feel so good, mate. I'm ploughing away, though. I've got Lemsip here. I'll be right. Hey, Caden. I'd love to be fair, but nah. You know what? Shall we get philosophical for a minute? You know what? Going back to the football has said to me, right? It hasn't, Chills. Thank you very much for doing that. It hasn't, mate. Not at the moment. I've got to say, you know what last night taught me? And I think some of us have forgotten the real enjoyment of sport, right? And that is, you know, they all asked me why was I okay? And I said, because for 3 hours of this week, I don't have to be a dad. I don't have to be Dan. Right? I just have to be Dan. I think that's the most beautiful thing that sport is. That win, lose or draw, you've got to be going for another reason other than winning. Because the winning's the icing on the cake. And I don't think you can still demand standards, but like genuinely spending time with 4 people I consider my brothers was the best time. That's why I enjoy these watch-alongs. I get to chill with you guys and girls. It's like a dream. Like, so I don't get it. Exactly. Hey, Sean, I'm all right because I would literally be sat down on my arse watching this on my own, talking to myself, so I might as well do it with you guys. Alright, we are ready to start. This should be a ripping game. If it's not, I hate my ability to choose a game. But here we go. Hey, I agree, Danny. Here we go. Fighting already. You love to see it. Callum Mills reminds me of the kind of guy that starts a fight and you get knocked out because of it. Here we go. We are off. Let's go! And Brodie Grundy taps it down. It hits Finn Callaghan in the face. Callum Mills wrestled. And here we are. You know what, Luke? I actually am on the Swans for this one. So even Pom thinks they have a chance. Inside we go. Tap down. Papley off a stepperoo. Behind. Hey, Double Dummy, how are you, mate? Sean, that's the problem. Yeah, Shani, I just can't breathe, to be honest. That's the only issue. I just feel rough. Looks like a big injury here, though. There was a big knock off the ball. Is he unconscious there? Is he unconscious? Cheers, Sean. That looked really bad. Like the fact they're all stood away. Up in the Dandenongs, mate, enjoy it. It will be a wee bit cold there. Oh, God, I hope he's alright. That does not look good there. That is very worrying. Have you noticed the amount of times you see a ruckman or a forward or a key defender as sub? How often a key forward or a ruckman gets injured? It's almost like cursed. Isn't it? It's almost like a curse. Have you noticed whenever there's like a key position as a sub, randomly, a key position gets injured within like the first half? That looked really bad. I haven't seen the replay. I just saw it as they panned. Yeah, I can't remember one. Wasn't there an injury pre-game with St Kilda, with Philippo on it? That's the earliest sub I've ever remembered. Do you remember he got injured like just at the start of the game? Hey Mark, how are you, mate? You alright? Definitely would be the quickest sub change though that I can remember from a live game. Real concern on the faces of Swans though, and rightly so. Hey Paul, mate, don't wind me up today. Now's not the time. Yeah, it looked bad. I just saw him go down. I just saw him go down in the quick passage. That makes sense though, Langy. But it looked bad because like he hit the ground like a sack of spuds. Papley just running back on. You know what I need to do? Technically I should stop the clock, but we're not going to, are we? Should be. They're taking some time. They're taking some time here. Jeepers. You know what? Let's try not get copyrighted and let's try to see what they're saying. Like, that's paramedics out there, didn't it? Yeah, it was literally, you know, as you start the goal, they went like that. So you could kind of see him go down. But it looked like a bum from the flash. But it's obviously worse than that. Rodolfo, that is absolutely brilliant from you, Rodolfo. Oh, they are showing the replay. Oh, yeah. So the shoulder's gone into the head, and then the head's gone into the temple. Knocked out. He's getting up on his own volition to sit down. That's good. Good to see him. He's attentive, and the boys get around him. That's nice to see. Great to see that. Bit of camaraderie all the boys got around him. He doesn't look right, though, does he? Oh. Nice from Iden. Crazy that they said they weren't going to show the replay. And then they've just, yeah, Laggy, do you know what I mean? We're not going to show it, you know, out of respect for him. Let's see a super slow-mo from 8 fucking camera angles. I'm surprised they didn't do, like, a fucking token bet. A token, like, you know, sports bet ad. That would have been grouse if they'd done that. Well done, McLean, mate. Hey, let's hope he's all right. Crowd, nice to see the crowd cheer him off as well. Do you know what I mean? Well played. Tell you what a start to the derby. 1-0. Hey, South East, how are you, mate? You okay? Good to see you. How are you? You alright? Either way, Papley is already complaining. Like, where's the 50? There we are. Off he goes. Anyone else feel that that buggy could go a little bit faster? Oh, great George Gregan from the umpire. Right, we are back underway. 6-minute break. We are back. Excuse me. Clearing kick here from the Swan, from the GWS. Spoiled down. Oh, bursting through. Pressure coming everywhere. Tom Green. You know what? Every time I hear Tom Green, I think of the singer.
I think it's the guy that was married to Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, the actor, comedian. Hey, Kane, how are you, mate? I hope you're all right. Hey, Random Yap, how you doing? How did you lose your email? Xavier O'Hallahan. With a mark 55 out. Great start. Juddy, how have you done that? Kane, how you doing? How's the recoup? How's the recoup, my guy, mate? Are you feeling good? I hope you're doing well, mate. Great to see you in here. There we are, Xavier O'Hallahan. 50 out, probably. 53 and a bit. Pops it up. And spoiled out for no score. Do like a bit of Papley, though, Chills. You know what I mean? Do like a bit. Do like a bit of him. Hey, I appreciate you, Sean, mate. Much love. So 2 minutes actually gone. And a free kick here. And Jesse Hogan's going to have his first shot at goal. You know what? Sorry, takes the mark. I've got a little bet on. I forgot to tell you, chat. I had a free bet. So I've got Finn Callaghan for 18. Nick Blakey 18. McInerney for 15. O'Hallahan for 15. Iden for 15. 2 goals Hogan. Goal Riccardi. Goal Brown. I think that's a pretty solid tip. Big goal there. Jesse gets them underway. First goal of the evening. Anyone else think they should have done like a derby weekend? Because have you noticed we've got loads of derbies on? We've got the Q Clash. We've got the WA derby. We've got the showdown tomorrow. We've got this game here. Like, we could have had like a derby week, couldn't we? Luke, is that anything worse than like a first quarter injury? Oh, I like that, Luke. Is there anything worse than a first quarter injury? Like, you kind of want it to go to the fourth and lose, don't you? You kind of want it to go to the fourth and lose. If you're going to lose it, you'd rather actually enjoy the ride. As opposed to, like, kind of just being straight away. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Inside we go. No dice. Is that deliberate? Be stiff if it's cold. It's not. No, I didn't go for Warner just because he let me down a couple of weeks ago. I didn't fancy the odds. I suppose, you know what? It would have been better if it was. I reckon you could do it. Hey, Random Yap. It's going to be weird calling you Random Yap, though. Yeah, Sean, I think it needs a rivalry round. I think, like, rivalry round would be grouse at one venue as well. You know, like when they do the Adelaide game? I think all rivalries in that would be sick. You know what? I might go to Gather Round next year. What do you think? Get some content for the weekend? Like, treat myself to a little working holiday? Oh, Luke, yeah, there's certain players I've got just for multi-purposes that actually make me feel physically sick. I've got a Moneyball series starting. If you are interested in trades and drafts, we're going deep diving in, like, the expensive options, but then the cheap options. Yeah, I like that, Sean. Like, I think if you did, like, a gather round and it was all rivalries, I think that also appeals to the neutral, doesn't it? Don't you think that would appeal to the neutrals? Like, I would love to see a WA derby in gather round. Hey, Dame, we'll have to get the new hotel, man. Same hotel. Get on the beers. You and me. Smash up a bar in Perth with the boys. Juddy, you're out in Perth, aren't you? Yeah, you did, Sean. I've got it, mate. I've got it in my Insta, my friend. Xavier O'Hallahan goes into the pocket. Oh, well done there from Sydney. What is that handball? So, oh, Vic, sorry. Hey, we'll have to catch up. Are you going to a game at the end of the year? Random Yap. We'll have to catch up for a beer, man. We should go. Which sides are potentially rival round? Well, I mean, I would like to see. I'd love to see Carlton Richmond there. Good, Merrick. How are you? Hey, mate. How's uni life treating you, Sean? So you'd have the 2 Perth clubs, the 2 Brisbane clubs, the 2 Sydney clubs. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 games. Carlton, Richmond. You know what? I would probably say Essendon versus Tigers, Blues versus Pies is probably a fairer matchup.
Yeah, but how cool would it be as we'd all go to Adelaide, man, for a beer? Oh, mate, I'd be sick, bro. Bit of pressure here. Cadman takes an age to release the ball. Keeney off a step if you don't mind. Swans back in front. Thank you, Shiny Blue. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So we've got loads of content like that coming up. We've got like a bit of a Moneyball series. Like, I want to just sit and drink beers with Mike and Neladan in the Adelaide section and boo through Love Will Tear Us Apart again. He's sexy, isn't he, Kai? Absolute sexy. An absolute monster. You know what I love as well is no one talks about this, but Chad Warner's defensive work rate for a guy that is so aggressive is incredible. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, Damo, because obviously if you were going to do a rivalry round, it would be shit. The WA derby, like, no offence, it's kind of like Carlton versus Richmond back in the day, innit? Like, when we were really bobbins. Yeah, but he's one of them high-risk, high-reward players, isn't he, Kai? Oh, Life of Juddy, 100%, mate. Definitely go for a beer in the off-season, man. Tiger Time, I think you've nailed it there. I actually really like that. I really like that. Can you imagine going to them games? Like, genuinely, can you imagine going... Like, that would be a great long weekend, wouldn't it? Like, can you imagine them games? Oh, it'd be grouse. Whereabouts are you going for your rural placement, Sean? Anywhere, like, nice? Has that been arranged yet, mate? Or is that, like, still up in the air? Hey, Merrick, there's some great games. Oh, big boy Mark from the Buck Dog. You know what? When you're at the ground, right, Langy, there is you can tell there's some cliques in that football team. Tiger Time, mate, I reckon you would probably do a far better job, bro, of the fixtures than the guys that do it. I would actually trust you to make a fair one, as opposed to... Also, I'd trust you doing a fair draw, bro. I haven't arranged anything yet. Ooh. Yeah. Do you have to do like what we did, what we did with our degree, where you kind of like put your feelers out and you get like a place lined up yourself, or is that allocated to you? Nice little kick out there from Trouble from Gus Sheldrick. He's just changed his name, Life of Juddy, so we know who he is. I don't mind that idea as well. Southeast. Oh, big boy, Mark. Good intercept there. Canelio here tries to get them out. Hey, Tiger Time, I'd love to see it. Brody Grundy goes back down. Bit of pressure here. Robot Campbell under all sorts. And a good tackle there, but he is called holding the ball. Tiger Time, would you do it based on ladder position as well? Like, would you do it as a fair one that first plays XYZ twice? Ah, Cheers. I wonder how they do that. Because that'll be a little bit of a shame for Tassie, because they won't really have... Like, what do we think? Like... If there was a rivalry round, would Tasmania just be ignored? Chad Warner here out the back. Blakey dances, gets the handball away. Grundy slips under pressure. Good handball, but surely... Oh, that is unbelievable. It looked like Grundy threw that and the umpire called, but... Free kick for high contact. Oh, congratulations, Shiny Blue. Hey, I love that, Sean. Well, good luck, mate. North Hawks. Yeah, that makes sense, that. Actually, good call, boys. But how would that work with 19 teams? That's the problem the AFL have got. Big goal there from Brody, who's making a late charge, in my opinion, for All Australia. I don't know what you guys and girls think. Yeah, Kai, I agree. Yeah, you see, Tiger Time, I agree with you there. I think, like, because that way you get kind of a fair one. Yeah, it's going to be Banterville, Damo. Like, you know it's going to be fucked. All we know for sure is that fixture is going to be even worse than it is now. Don't like the fact I'm seeing Callum Brown a lot in the back line. I agree, Kai. Should come out Dutchie's Victoria in Melton, Sean. I like you, mate. Kids around here are nightmares, bro. Cornelia whips one inside 50. Darcy Jones gets a little bit away. Ball comes in. Cadman is out the back and he's missed an open goal. 6 points, Marge. Oh, Luke, yeah, I mean, there was quite a lot of bumps as well. You know one thing that is really noticeable about the ground, Luke, is like our players are, like, I don't like saying the term, but from a aggression point of view, they are fucking vanilla. I've never been out City, so I can't comment, so I'll take your word for it, but that's crazy, bro. I like that, Tiger Time. I think you're spot on. Can you imagine a Bali team? Can you imagine how many people would be off with drug tests the week after that away day? Hell, it doesn't worth thinking about, is it? What is going on here? Aaron Francis had so much time. Oh, tell you what, tackle comes in. The pressure has gone up here. Errol Golden ran into a brick wall. And Heaney's caught hold of the ball. How did Heaney come away with that free? Are we serious there? Yeah, when 6, probably the best way. I don't like criticising people's aggression, because some people just are introverted, but mate, I'd say there's 23 introverts on that side. Oh, Sydney have got another free here. Goes in the favour of James Jordan. And Sydney have started incredibly well here. For someone that plays incredibly hard like James Jordan, so calm. You know what? I wore last night, chills, at the game. I can highly recommend. Behind, I wore the Under Armour vest and long johns. Ah, bruh. I was so fucking warm. So fucking warm, mate. Just had a shirt on and some cords. Absolute dancer, bro. Are we human or are we dancer? Did you see the one as well where Blake Acres went down and they all staunched him? Do you see that? Has that been shown on TV? I don't know if that was shown on the TV, but Acres was like nearly fucking knocked unconscious and they all stormed him, like while he was on the ground, and like Charlie Kernow's like half forward and he's chatting to one of the Hawks players while he's going on. Unfucking believable, bro. I agree, Tiger. Like, that's what you've got to do. Like, I think it's easy to do if you don't put too much effort into it. Do you know what I mean? You just respect the game. I feel like sometimes they try and make it too nuanced, and if you try and make something too nuanced, cooked. Yeah, it would have been about, I think it would have been about the third quarter, Luke. But he runs in. It was a fair tackle. He run in, fair bump, and he hits the ground. But I think it was Hardwick and Meek like got stuck into him while I was on the ground, and like they just literally were like, "Oh yeah, hey, you all right?" Unbelievable, mate. But honestly, it's really tepid, is the way I describe it. Yeah, chills. Yeah. Mate, can I just say, I thought it was bad not at the game. I'll be honest, I feel worse at the game. Spot on, Tiger Time. A bit more fucking variety. Cal Shadir Mats, yeah, mate, such a good player. Yeah, shiny blue, like legit. It was like, oh, it shiny blue. The best way to describe it is, it was like, you know, like someone had been mugged for their wallet. I did, yeah. I watched the first quarter. They were like about 10 goals down, mate. So I text Fiona, said, "Hope you're all right. I'm here if you need me." And then I just stopped. I've been good, Woody. How are you, mate? Missed you, man. I've got a bit of work if you want to do some collabs in the week, in the off season. I'm doing a Moneyball series, so I think that might be something up your alley if you're keen to work together on that and have a bit of a laugh. Tom Papley dances through. You know what? Don't you find it weird, though, that some players have never played at certain grounds? Oh, Francis can't take the mark. Sam Taylor, handballs. Himmelberg didn't see it. Tell you what, the pressure from Sydney has been good. This is my reservation with GWS. If you stop their backline movement, they have nothing at the minute. They are struggling. Hey, love you, Woody. Hey, Kane. Mate, true story, I took the piss of Joel Hamlin being full forward, and like within 5 minutes of him playing coward, he fucking kicked a goal, bro. So there's old Joel Hamlin love from me, mate. Old Joel Hamlin love from Pom. Woody, you're like a legend in this chat. You know that, because we always talk about Round the Twist, that you were on it. Because that's just cool. That might be the coolest thing someone's told us in chat. Oh, there was Badger as well, wasn't there? He was in that movie? That war movie? Like Restoville scrubs. Like my new clobber today. I had to go out and buy a mug, because you know my big giant mug you see me have tea in? It got dropped last night and broke. Woody, it's a common thing. Yeah, it's stuck in mine. You know what? Voss has got to be sacked, Juddy. So, I mean, there's only one option. Hayden Skipworth. And throw the fucking checkbook at Bobby Hill. Here we are. Teresa will enter chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we are. They're out here. Chad Warner 1-2. Takes a bounce. Steadies himself. What is Chad Warner doing? Oh my God. You can make a lie. Hey, mate. Go for it. Mate, go for it. To be fair, it was just Woody dropped it one day that he was in Round the Twist, and we were like, well played. Can you imagine if you had him in and the one leg that failed is a fucking Chad Warner goal? Imagine that, Luke Parry. Luke, mate, like honestly, that's enough to drive you to drink if he misses that. Tell you what, Sydney have done incredibly well though. Should be further ahead, but they have done incredibly well opening doors. You know what? We should, Kate, get shirts made up saying Hayden Skipworth, Bobby Hill. And just her profile picture. You know what? Because she's not here, I might get that made up tomorrow. I'm going down to the market tomorrow morning. You know what? I want to watch that on Netflix, Albert. Is it any good, do you reckon? Do you reckon it'll be good? Or do you reckon it's going to be bad? Hayden McLean, so he ran in and another player's head got pushed into his head at full pace. Barley Belly. Oh, no. Oh! Toby Green! Aaron Cadman, very vulnerable on that ground ball, keeps going. It's just come on Netflix, hasn't it? My lovely lady lumps. Yeah, I feel like that rumour's been started purely because I wind you and Teresa up with the fucking Bobby Hill one. I don't actually believe it, Sean. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't actually believe it. I reckon that's just like Collingwood's way of paying me back for saying I wanted Hayden Skipworth, and it's not going to happen. Interesting, though, that they've paid him a little bit more and Carlton don't value him, because I have been saying all along that's the most important contract, I feel, over TDK. Harder to replace a key defender that can lock down. Interesting. Woody should have a starring role in Abigail Motu. Yeah, you know it's going to be shit, don't you? Like, I know it's going to be poor. Second ones are always worse, aren't they? Let's be honest. I think it was more just they were missing so many key ingredients, IBO. So, like, Golden was missing, who's huge to their structure. They had no forwards fit for most of the year. Like, they missed Pirate Amati for weeks, didn't they? And I think also the new adjustments playing a little bit more direct, but can you imagine? I don't like talking about it, but can you imagine? Can you imagine if Jack Silvani played for fucking Collingwood? Could you imagine it? How do you reckon the fans would react? Do you reckon? I reckon I'd be more pissed off with the fans because I feel like the fans would blame the club. Here we are, Chaddy Warner drives it into nothing. Swear Himmelberg just kicked that out with no fucking pressure. First, as a player or as a human being? As a player, finisher. Oh, quickly taken free kick, and it's a gem. Human being. It wouldn't be one word, it'd be a few. It would be self-appointed moral compass. Not a big fan of how he kind of... I don't think everything's black and white like Gary Lineker makes it. You know what, though? Does anyone else feel that Silvani rumour came from, like, fucking nowhere? Like, where did that come from? Like, does anyone else find... Like, am I a conspiracy theorist? And I'm looking at, like, the Collingwood and Tigers fans in chat and the Saints and Swans and people. That we retired Doherty and then a week later all of this shit came out. Silvani's going to Collingwood. Kerno wants out of the club. Does anyone feel like it's set up? Did you actually put him in timeout, or did you just delete a comment? Don't time Sean out. He's a good lad. We love Sean. Yeah, I agree. Like, it just feels like, I agree. It just feels like it's so random that it came out. So, like, the week after that. Like, it felt like someone has done it. Oh, 60 seconds. Quality bands. He jogs a lot, does Sardi, I've got to say. But he's not alone. Some of the. I agree, IBO, but don't you feel like it's weird that it came out, such negativity came out on such, like, vitriol came out so quickly after everyone was sad that he was retiring? Like, about 4 negative articles came out within 2 hours. It just seemed to me, maybe I'm the conspiracy theorist here, it felt like there was an orchestrated leak. Do you know what I mean? It felt like there was an orchestrated leak and it was released at the right time to not gain any positivity momentum. That was my take anyway. What have you done to Sean as well? Where is my Sean? And there we are, quarter time. Behind on the siren. I think that will count. It does. 23-8. A textbook start from Sydney Swans on how you stop Giants' ball movement. Incredible work from them. Losing McLean within 30 seconds to concussion. Horrific head knock. But Sydney looking good. Could be further ahead as well. 2 easy misses. But we have a game on our hands, chat. Yeah, I can't believe you've... I can't believe you've upset my Sean, chat. God. I agree with you, Johnny. I just felt like, look, I have no doubt the media do what the media do to try and get publicity, yeah? Genuinely. Couldn't agree more with you guys. My issue is... is that leak seemed very carefully timed. So I have no doubt. Look, I said it before anyone else about Silvani. About 10 weeks ago, I said if I was Sydney, Collingwood, Brisbane, I would be asking the question because I think he's what they need. I find it fascinating that all that came out within 48 hours of Doc retiring. Just says to me that there is a leak at the football club that is in it for the wrong reasons. Intruder, mate, I'm more than happy to. 65-17 thus far. 48 points, half time. I agree, Woody. All I'm saying is, does anyone else think it's just bizarre that it kind of got released? That article that Tom Morris wrote was within the hour of Carlton's announcement. Do you know what I mean? So, look, I don't think Jack will leave, and I don't think he'll leave for Collingwood. I genuinely don't. I mean, I'm happy to be proven wrong. I just would like to think that Carlton will match whatever... Because the way I see it, look, I look at... You know what? I don't want to be this guy, but I understand it from Jack's point of view. This is his last big contract, so you would be wanting the most you could have. So I think we'll come to the table anyway, and I think he wants to stay. If he doesn't want to stay, that would scare me how bad it is down there. But... regardless of the Kerno and rumours and stuff, because you know me with rumours, I don't really buy it, but where there's smoke, there's fire. I just find it fascinating, the timing of it. Because knowing a couple of journos, one of them told me he wouldn't have ran with the story 24 hours of the Doc thing. He would have left it till after this game because he felt like Doc deserved the limelight solely, which I agree with. Just seems fascinating to me. Seems fascinating to me. No, I agree with you, Judy, and I've heard the rumours as well, but I just find what I'm saying is the timing of the article I thought was fascinating. Like, fascinating. Because it kind of took away from the Doc thing. The Doc thing kind of brought everyone together, and it felt like, to me, the way I've read it, someone doesn't want the galvanisation, which I thought was fascinating. So whether that's a player, someone behind... Oh, Luke, mate. You know, I feel bad, Luke, but did anyone really expect it? I didn't. I hoped, though. But yeah, just fascinated. No, I agree, Judy. Look, Judy, I'm with you, but do you not think the timing of the argument was... the timing of that release was fascinating? Like, it just felt to me that there is a leak at the club again. Because do you remember when Teague was there and it all started going wrong? Yeah, Fosjam. So, and Tom Morris, his first words were, he's had it in his pipe for a while, right? Someone told him to release it, so it just says to me, something's going on. And the last time I remember leaks this bad was the last months of Teague. So I feel like there is a toxic influence at the football club, which wouldn't surprise me anyway. I don't think any of us would be surprised by that. But I just found it fascinating. But this game has been really good. I've got to say, Sydney, just showing what I'm talking about with Sydney. It's my conspiracy theory, but I think it's sabotage. Yeah, Merrick, so I just feel there's something going on, mate, there. And the power struggle will be real at the minute. I agree, IBO. I think it is part of that as well. Just worries me. But you know what, IBO? At the game, talking to people, there's just like a real disconnect even between the fan base, which something's not savable when the fans turn on each other. Once that happens, once the fans turn on each other, and that's what I'm seeing at the games. God, oh, Double Dummy, look, much love, mate. Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I agree, Merrick, and that's a problem. And here's the second quarter. Two teams that don't have internal struggles, Sydney and GWS. It's been a great first half. Quarter, even. Shows, I think, look, I was quite open on BA. I thought Voss should have gone at the end of the elimination final, that run, but I think he should have been changed last season. I agree, Shiny Blue. And there we are, the pop out. You know what? Full credit to Sydney's press here. They have really taken away, and now GWS have to take risks. And a risk comes on. Callahan's caught. And Sydney turned back and go. Big kick, big mark. I don't think you'll get fuck all for him, Lou. Like, you're probably getting, at best, a late second, early third. He's a non-contracted free agent. Yeah, but Judy, this is what I'm saying. I don't think there is active trades with both of them, but I will say this. I think someone's letting them out there to cause trouble. Here we are, Will Haywood. Nice off the boot. Bang. Goal. Sydney playing some good football at the minute. Hey, Ben, well done, mate. Super proud of you, mate. Keep up the hustle, man. Can't wait to read in chat. You have completed it. Life of Juddy. What do you reckon my chances are? Yeah, but IBO, I agree with you, but trust me, mate. It's a dark place, man. Tiger time. It's what I've been saying all the time. Though, you stop their backline movement, you're halfway there. It's just stopping it. I can't wait till the day, Ben, when you commented here that you've passed your test, man. Can't wait. Hey, Shiny Blue, you got to trust my hatred of GWS. I agree, Merrick. I agree. Raid, good question. You know the thing I've got though, Raid, is I think Carlton have made the wrong call on coaches twice in a row, and they've done it through public pressure. Hey, that was pretty cool that Wheatering's got to be a dad, isn't it? Here we are. Carlton are desperate for great PR at the minute, aren't they? They're getting players to fucking get their wives pregnant. Do you know what I mean? How bad is the clubland at Carlton? We're actually getting our players to fucking get pregnant just for the vibes. Imagine having that pressure. That looks like a mark, you know. Yeah, that's my problem, IBO. There is a leak at the club. Can you notice that 2023? Never was. There never was any leaks. Oh, Woody, he's probably fucking, poor guy's probably being like a stallion at the minute with the club. Cripps, you need to have another kid. Player meeting. Need you to have a kid, baby. Right, definitely not, no, but we'll never get a proper board spill at Carlton, unfortunately. Unlike the beautiful Adelaide Crows, there's way too many suits at Carlton. Here we are, short hit up kick time. Hey, Teresa, how are you, darling? Also, where's Sean? If we have another pretend robbery saved, I'm fucking quitting. I am quitting, man. Tell you, if in the next 6 weeks Michael Voss fucking does some kind of hero shit, life, I will retire, bro. I can't believe we've accepted him. Imagine. Here we are. Lachlan Ash. Early kick. Great mark by Jesse Hogan. Takes a knock for it. No, I mean retire from YouTube if Carlton do one of them sham Michael Voss was Superman. Juddy timed him out for 60 seconds for saying what will happen if he becomes a pie. Free agency father-son. Look, my opinion with free father-son NGA academies is they should be done off the draft and there should be a supplementary period where we trade. Jesse Hogan! Behind. And yeah, Luke, it's killing me, mate. Are they pumping him up, Kane? Mate, classic. Jihun, hello, mate. How you doing? Oh, Luke, you can see it happening, mate. Is that where Sean is? Tell Sean to come back. I miss him. What are the chances of me getting Hayden Skipworth, though? Teresa, if Carlton announce Hayden Skipworth as the new coach, will you still like me? Or will you blame me? Oh, Sydney spilled the marble. Look at this pressure. Come on, Sydney. This is beautiful to watch. Look at the pressure. They are doing so well. What the fuck's the umpire doing there? Oh, great little chip kick. And they're trying to run it out, but Sydney have read the playbook. McInerney behind. Tiger time, mate. I wish our rival team were someone shit. That'd be good. Hey, there he is, McLean. Good man. Good to see him back out. And Buckley here. Tell you what, if Sydney can keep this up, GWS are under pressure. Do you know what I mean? This is good to watch. Inside we come! Oh, Haywood, one-handed! Well, I don't have many of them left alive, but like my extended family, they find it quite interesting. So I've got a couple of mates who actually came in to watch football. Two of them actually fell in love, and I hate to say it, but they fell in love with Collingwood. They did one of them tests in the UK, and it said that because they're United fans, they should support Collingwood. So they actually started supporting Collingwood, but they enjoy the football. And Haywood gets the goal, and Sydney are doing well. Good to see. Oh, what are you doing in the Gold Coast? Just a holiday, mate. Haywood's a pretty good player, isn't he? Great to watch. No, that one-handed. Off the forearm into the mitts. You love to see it. What, the old Patrick Dangerfield? Kai, playing full forward, watch him kick 6. I've said it for ages, Albert. Why I don't rate GWS is you stop them moving the ball off the back line. They have nothing. It's like if you spread against the dogs have nothing. Partial to a spread. Chad Warner drives it in. Oh, get rid of it. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, Foss, yeah. So a couple of my mates did that test and they got Collingwood and that's who they're supporting. So, I mean, like, fair enough. Like, what can you do? Hey, I hope you have fun, though. Are you going to go and check some football out, G? You going to check some football out while there? Because they're playing some great football. I'm looking forward to watching the Q Clash tomorrow. That'll be grouse. And then I'm looking forward to watching Adelaide Port. Good handball. What a handball by Cal Mills. That opened the ground up. Oh, you know what? It's really weird. Hey, 50! You know what is weird? Seeing teams change up the angles in the midfield and hitting targets. I didn't know you could fucking do that until about 10 minutes ago. Raid. You know who I am massive on Hayden Skipworth? Baby, come back. Teresa, will you still like me if we get Hayden Skipworth? You didn't answer that. Haywood from downtown. Callum Mills either from downtown and he's nailed it. Sydney 43, GWS 9. Yeah, I was, but I just thought it was because it was against Carlton, to be honest, Laggy. I'm going to be totally honest, bruv. The Wallabies are playing the Lions tomorrow. They are. I do want to watch it, but I also want to watch the derby. And Postecoglou. There isn't any updates. Last I heard, there was teams in Saudi wanting him. Albert, I don't know. I might go to the Essendon game. But next week, we've got an away day. Well, Sean did say he was going to watch it if this game was shit. And Sydney have blown out to a 40-point lead almost. Good to watch, though. Do I like F1? I can watch F1, but it's not something that I stick on. I haven't really watched a full F1 season since Damon Hill. So what was that, like 96? It's a long time ago. Darcy Jones. Wicks is wearing Darcy Jones like a fucking glove. I'm looking forward to doing a watch-along, though, with you guys and girls. If you miss me for 2 games, you better have missed me. Because I've missed you guys. My jersey behind me, it's the... It's Alex Chincotta. It's an Alex Chincotta one. Oh, yeah. I have a feeling that they miss out just, but I think they ruin finals for 2 teams. You've moved on. He's been very good, Kai. He's been very good, hasn't he? But I do think there's just too much work for them to do. But I think they will make it a little bit squeaky bum time. I'd love them to break in, though. Be grouse, wouldn't it? What a story. Because I do think the ladder's quite boring. I've missed you too, Shardy Blue. Appreciate you. Like, honestly, I feel like they've really... It is kind of a boring season because there's like 9 teams that can play finals and 9 that can't. Justin Westhoff. What a niche player that would be. I've watched some of the darts. Haven't watched as much as I'd like to, but I did watch the World Championships. Here we are. Wicks goes back to Jake Lloyd. And Bob's... Tell you what, though, his like little run with rolls are quite impressive, aren't they, Kai? Drilled into full forward. Cadman can't take it. Stringer chase down. Darcy Jones, O'Halloran. Oh, I'll tell you what, this game. Sydney are doing everything. And Cadman out of bounds. Can I just say that Essendon score, 71-14. Blech. How have they managed that? Well, that's impressive. I haven't, Merrick. Should I? It's one of the few sports I don't watch. I don't even watch Dancing with the Stars. I don't get it. I don't mind ballroom dance, though. Me and Mrs. Pom learnt to dance for our wedding. I'm good, Paul. How are you, matey? Here we are, Jake Lloyd. They need the percentage. That makes the finals really interesting, Shiny Blue. We're not humans, we're horses. Is that like a song by the Killers? That sounds like it's a Killers song when they went through their Samtown era. Great switch. Jake Lloyd inside. Blakey. Oh, Francis can't gather. Pressure arriving. It's really entertaining that GWS have to run it through now. They can't handball kick it through, which is making them having to take these risky options. And it's burning a lot of calories. Hey, Caden. We've been saying it all year, haven't they? People were laughing at us first. Gian. Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, Canelio dropped it. Drills it to the goal square. Brody can't get it. Pressure arriving. And ushered out by Matty Roberts. You know what? I really like Matty Roberts. Hey, Shiny Blue. Always like a recommendation from you, buddy. Langy, they might have killed Sean, mate. They might have. Like, rip to our hero, Sean. I love a bit of Sean. Tom Green! Off a step. That is a part of Tom Green's year. He has added the ability from goals from stoppage. You love to see it. Oh, you know what? I love the fact Papley would fight anyone. Rate it. How many picks you reckon Papley would be if you went to trade for him? You'd easily ask for a first, wouldn't there? Hey, they're cool, aren't they? Mrs. Pom did all that. All the colour behind me. Do like Tom Green. How much do we reckon Papley would be, though, in a trade? Do you reckon it would just be a first? Kai, Tom Papley, his age, contract, if someone came in to buy him, what would you want? Hello, dog. Why have you come down here? I didn't complain. I didn't even call you. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong, Turtle Face? Do you want to say hello to chat? Second rounder. Don't mind it. I'd pay a second rounder for Papley. Because didn't they... Because they wanted, like, multiple firsts, didn't they, when we wanted him? Wanted 2 firsts. And then we had to wait for Essendon to sell Danaher, and then it all went Pete Tong because he had that silent extension. I reckon a 15 to 21. I reckon this draft it would have to be a 15 pick, so it gets knocked back to about 20. Oh, it'd be great to see him. Be great to see him. I like Tom Papley. Problem is, though, it's why I never liked trading for Sard and Chera. It's why I never wanted to see Chera and... Because if you trade a player in for a first, it's got to be 3 years of supreme football or 6-7 years of development. Seven minutes 44 and Papley has the free. You love to see it just when GWS get footing. The Swans get one back. Can I just say, we just need a Riccardi and Brown goal, but the problem is, Brown has spent more time in the back line than fucking Corey Durden at the minute. I did not realise Corey Durden's role was Callum Brown's this week. What, Kerno for Florent? Genuinely, if I got Florent, and I rate Florent because of the hardness to find a key forward, I'd want at least a good first, top 10, and a second. That was beautiful, that kick as well. Tom Papley nails it. Do you know what I mean? The old draw fade. Oh, Albert, at the game as well, man. Like, you know what? I know Motlop gets a lot of hate, and so he should. Right? So he should at times, because he has been poor. But, mate, that guy works fucking harder. Gee, honestly, he works harder than Donald Trump's PR. You want to see the dog? Tar! Fosjam, I think he looks like he's a point guard in the WNBA. I think that's his point of difference. But serious, I just think he's very... I mean this nicely. I said it at the time when we first got him. I just think he's a very good footballer. Tata! Tata! Come here. Come on. Look. Come here. Come. Hey, hello. There's Tata. Say hello. Hello, buddy. Hello. You okay? Yeah. Come on. Get down. Go and see Mum. Oh, yeah. He works hard. It's just, I don't think he's a strong midfielder. I just think he's a very good midfielder. It's not something I'd trade for, unless you were like in a rebuild. If you were North, yes. I think when Carlton traded him, it was mental. Do you know what I mean? I like Lizard as well. I agree, Foss Jam. To be honest, I think them two deals ruin the rebuild. Genuinely, that's 8 and 6. In drafts that were all changes of eras of football. Like, I look at teams that have nailed it. Collingwood have nailed their recruiting. Brisbane have nailed their recruiting. Sydney have done very well as well. That they have gone with the trends of this decade. Carlton stuck to the trend of when we started the rebuild, 2016, and not realised that it is completely evaporated. Here we are, Cal Mills under a bit. Oh, he takes the piss out of Darcy Jones and clears his lines. That's why I love Richmond's draft this year, Tiger Time. Like, I was so hot on you guys. 4 to 6 wins, I said. Because you nailed the style of football we've got and where it's going. Because it's going to get more and more uncontested. Like, this time next year, you're starting to see it in the players' votes. Contested players are getting fuck all. A big roof from outside, 50! And it's a behind. Yeah, we do need a little bit of chutzpah. Jihan, what's going on with your keyboard, bro? My issue with him, Juddy, though, is he doesn't do anything with it. Like, he's just an accumulator. And I wouldn't mind an accumulator, but I feel like you'd have to merge Cripps and Hewitt's role into one player, which I think Cripps can do. I love Hewitt, but I don't think... You know, I was saying this at the ground. If you had McRae, I don't think Cripps and Hewitt play in the same midfield. Demons or Saints? What in the game? I actually think the Saints. I was going to call them the Siemens. Don't know why that happened. That's quality though. If they have a mage. Who was Nick Blakey's dad? Shiny Blue. Albert, you see, I was saying this at the game though. Right, so I caught up for a beer at the end of the game with one of my mates who works up at Bendigo, and he was saying the same thing. He looks at his juniors and just thinks that Carlton have like 4 players playing the same role. Cheers, Juddy. G-Hun, if you're watching, disconnect your keyboard and reconnect it. Good work, Lifer Juddy. Was he very good? I like it when you guys educate me on a player of yours. Mate, sometimes I think I've had it before. My friend Luke. So it's been a very good quarter by Sydney. Sydney again have really looked. They've managed to make GWS have to play long and slow. So I'm guessing he didn't play 100 games because otherwise he would have been a father son. That is a gutter for North. Because could you think of a player they need more than that? It's great to see though, isn't it, Tiger Time? As you correctly said earlier, Pom's enjoying this. Haven't got much left of the football season. But GWS not making the 8 and Adelaide potentially winning this thing is all I've got left. Really, what are they called? I'm glad you like the jog. So why wasn't he a father-son? Oh, wait a minute. He refused, didn't he? I forgot about that, Foss Jam. I forgot about that. He went through the academy route, didn't he? And here we are, the card man. Here he is, look, the card man. What if the Crows don't make the 8? Well, I mean, the Crows not making the 8 is almost impossible, isn't it? And Cadman kicking this goal just makes it a little bit better. Yeah, Damo, it came back to me now. I just remembered all the draft content. I remember it now. There we are. Cadman kicks the goal. Did we have him for a goal on our multi? No. So Stringer and Cal Brown and Riccardi. Hey, Mike, I'm looking forward to the Crows. I'm looking forward to watching the game. Mate, you've got to call Cadman the card man after Cardi. Oh, that reminds me. I've actually got an email today that I could have Cardman's Guernsey for $100 for that charity event. Huge dub for Pom. Cardman there. Sid Draper there. We need to think of players to go here. I was thinking, who does like Pom Froth? Bobby Hill here. And then we need another one. Stringer's gone about as close to the football as I did last week. Oh, that's a shocking kick inside 50. Need to check some, John. Honestly, in the off-season, if you're interested, I thought we should do some off-season content. I was going to do some watch-alongs of old games. Yeah, Albert, we've got to give a bit of love to Cardman. One of the first content creators who actually gave me any attention when I first started. Quite a tough nut to crack, got to say. A4, if Skipworth becomes our Carlton coach, I will paint this as a fucking mural, bro. Call him Hayden Pomworth. We must have a fucking load. Drilled forward, empty goal square. Lockie Ash chases it. He looks confused. Chad Warner all over him, and they get it out to a halfback. Oh, you see, Raid, I'd do it, but I don't rate Zach Taylor. Right? If you'd replace Zach Taylor with if you'd replace Zach Taylor with Mitch Hinge, I would do it, or Josh Worrell. But you won't do that. Half time then. Yeah, but I mean, that's a standard quarter, isn't it? From fucking Toby Green. 85-25, I've just checked it. Jesus, can you imagine poor Fiona watching that game? She's going to be absolutely fuming. Get ChatGPT to be our next coach. We could do that as a series. Can I just say? Can you imagine? It wouldn't be fucking... Jesus, it wouldn't be worse than what it is. Did Toby Green just totally fuck off, the commentator there? He looked like he totally buoyed off the commentator there. I rate that. Right, it's gross, bruh. But, mate, do enjoy watching the Adelaide. No surprise from here. I enjoy it. Yeah, Fiona's amazing. Like, I feel sorry for her that she's at that game. Right, chat, we'll be back at 9:20. I love you. Stay safe. Right, so here we are. Second half about to get underway. This should be a great end. Showed a little bit at the end, they did. Did the old Giants, so that'll be interesting. It's definitely going to be a fine, Kai. We know the AFL does like bad behaviours. Tell you what, that Essendon game, what a blowout. What a blowout. Like, absolute crazy to see. Absolute crazy paving. 109.30. Jeez. Makes you think, doesn't it, as well? Like, Sam Darcy, 5 goals too. If he didn't get hurt, where would he have been on that goal kicking? Tell you what, Norton's quietly been in some form, hasn't he, as well? Like, no one talks about it, but he has quietly been in a little bit of form. Hasn't he, though? He's been in quietly some good form. But what's that, 37? Langy, clever, brother, clever. Like, he'd be on 37 goals, man. Like, surely he would be close, wouldn't he? Tell you what, though, it's good for the doggies, good for the ladder, isn't it? It's going to be important for the ladder. If you look at the ladder now, that gives them a decent percentage, 132, so it's third best in the league at the minute. So obviously Gold Coast 2 games away, but it puts a little bit of pressure on Freo, doesn't it? Because they've got the worst percentage of the 8. Yeah, like, Norton's just quietly come from nowhere, hasn't he? You know who I really like of that team as well? No one gives him any love. I've got a video coming out about him this week. Well, next week. Riley West. Really underrated footballer. Really underrated. What did Toby Green say in that presser there? They are really good, Shiny Blue. Really good side. What did he say? I'm trying to rewind now. He's looking overweight. See how he does in the second. That's 100% a fine. Oh, thank you, babe. In my new cup. Thank you very much, Mrs. C. You are the best. So we are underway here anyway. And still the pressure comes. Kick inside though. Spoiled on the line. Fantastic work there. Coming in late was the legend that is Lewis Melican. Good banter that by Papley. I mean by Green. Like, no one will see it as good banter. let's be honest, but good banter. Kicked forward here. Pressure though. It's been Britha's ball, surely. An absolute ginormous tackle from Buller. How is that not holding the ball? Yeah, Tiger Time, my feeling is you take away their midfield. You're okay. Oh, play on quickly. Finn Callahan bursts through the corridor. Go GWS in this set third, opening the game up. Big goal. Finn Callahan from the heavens. What a start by the Giants. How good is football, chat? How good is football? Really? Yeah, Shiny Blue. You know what? As much as I hate the Giants, I do really enjoy their halfback line. Sean, he's back. Hey, mate. James Jordan goes forward. They're pressing here. Lining up from the goal dog. And it's a big, big goal. Justin McInerney receives the ball from Golden. And a man who's more equipped defensively has bagged the first of the evening for him. Great goal. Vision here from Golden though. Look, just plays him in. Bang. Goal. You love to see it. Tell you what a game we've got on here, chat. So we just need a Brown and Stringer Riccardi goal. Is Riccardi and Stringer playing? Are they just ghosting? Shady Blue, I feel you. Look, I just love the game, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just really love the game. Handball out the back. Nick Blakey. Fucking a Polly Farmer-esque handball from Blakey. And the pressure is up here. Everyone just being tight inside. And a stoppage again. So good, Luke, man. So good. Honestly, I'm all about defensive half football at the minute. Absolutely love it. There's just something magical about the sport, I tell you. You know, I think it might be an age thing as well, because like even with my game, round ball, the rivalry's still there, but I just enjoy watching football. I agree, Sean. Hey, D. I'm just saying, hey. Night, mate. Love you. Sam Taylor under pressure. He's surely had Pryor there. Umpire! Well done. Good decision, umps. Who are you texting, eh? Who are you texting, eh? Darcy Jones, great handball inside. The pressure comes. Ryan Angwin kicks up to the middle. Lots of pressure. Dane Rampy. To be fair, I wish I was as overweight as Tom Papley. Be healthy, be quite fit. What a kick! Cadman. Hello, Jacinta. How are you, my lovely? Are you okay? We didn't have Cadman in there. You know what? I did have like a year, like I said, my boss was a Geelong fan, so I didn't really like it. But like then it just like kind of grabbed me. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I was definitely missing like having something regular in the daytime, you know, over soccer, because obviously you don't have it here. And the A-League doesn't turn me on at all. Cadman off his right peg. The eldest. Hey, Liv, happy birthday. Congratulations. You know what's scaring me though, Luke, is I've also got Riccardi, and I don't even know if Riccardi's there. Like, Riccardi and Stringer, they have ghosted. Great run-down tackle, though, that set that goal. We have a game on our hands here, chat. And it's great. I hope not, Sean, but if they have, God bless them. See my new mug. Tito says Tito still tastes the same, so that's the main thing. Heaney goes out wide. Look at that. Team spreading. Hey, T, how are ya? You eat me, darling? I am Carlton, Liv. Yeah, Luke, I just can't get into it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jacinta. I hope you're okay. Here we are. Brody takes the bounce. Clever little handball. I'm very well, thank you for asking. I've got a bit of a cold, but I'm okay. Jake Stringer, mate. Honestly, he's killing me, bro. Quick handball from Wicks. Goes forward. Inside we go. Target looks good. Papley spills it. Iden's there. Pressure's mental. Would it be fitting if Papley kicked the winner? Here we are. Roberts up and under. Tom Papley can't jump. Tom Papley on Toby Green is the best. Yeah, Liv, we've all got our crosses to bear. Mine's being a Carlton fan. I apologise. Inside we go. Here is Jakey Stringer. Not where I want him. 750 yards from goal. But here he is. Here is Riccardi. Inside and no dice. I can't believe it's going to be Riccardi and Stringer that killed this multi, man. Fucking. I knew I shouldn't have bought the Stringer hype. What's disgusting, Liv? What, supporting Blues? And here we are. Roberts clears the lines. Out of bounds on the full. GWS get to attack again. 78 points. 7 minutes. What? 15 minutes to go? That's a hammer in that. Has it been a bad spectacle if anyone's watching that game? Mate. Are you a Pies fan, Liv? Well, enjoy chat and myself. We'll look after you, Jacinta. How did the meeting with Silvani go, mate? Oh, off the deck behind. Sharky there. Brilliant. Brilliant from Briggs. Hey, you going well, mate? Good luck this weekend. What's your stat work? The things you could better do with your time than watch that game. You know what, Teresa? For years, I will do. I am fine. I'm in the warm here, chatting to you guys, so you always cheer me up. Hey, surely that's out of bounds. Go on. Umpire. Thank you. Do you remember when Ben Silvani played for the Collingwood VFL team? Do you remember that? I remember mentioning that on a podcast and people getting angry at me like I signed him. Himmelberg, great mark there. Oh, dangerous kick. Papley's there lurking. Iden cleans it up though. Goes out wide. Buckley, good mark. Bit of build up here. GWS been a little bit cagey. You know what, Teresa? When I lived in the UK, my pop used to tell me that you had to like slowly warm it up. But I just used to fucking put boiling hot water on it. Never did anything. My pop used to say it slowly cracks the window. Just sell your car every 3 years, you'll be fine. Do you know what I mean? Just stick some fucking hot water on it, you eat. What are you doing this weekend, Jacinta? Oh, big mark, Jakey Stringer! We haven't seen him all game. He must have earned me. And this would be big for Jakey Stringer. Yeah, Teresa, honestly, it's a myth. I did it for years, and honestly, never had a problem. Goal for Stringer! 42-56. Just need Riccardi now to just remember he's a footballer. That'd be good. Genuinely, Teresa, I think it's a myth. Genuinely, I think it's a myth. I mean, it's probably true. I mean, there's probably a car that I sold in the UK somewhere that fucking some bloke was had a cold morning and like the window just shattered randomly like 6 months after buying it. This should be a good game. We've got loads of time as well. 12 minutes to go in the third. Starting to free up. GWS starting to find that backline movement. 6 goals, 6. 8 goals, 8. It's been a great quarter. Sydney really need the next one. Buller's in the ruck, which is bizarre. Pressure, though, has been intense from Sydney. Chad Warner, soccer off the ground. Don't know where Juddy's got. Has he timed himself out? Oh, big mark by Cadman. Goes quickly. Targets are there. Oh, Hogan's surely got the free. He has. Are you going to the Carlton Fremantle game, Teresa? Here we are, Jesse Hogan plods in. And Tommy Green, if that's a behind, that's a goal. Surely that's a goal. Clever by Tommy, reacted quicker. I thought you'd go and hate watch, Teresa. Like send videos from the game. I think that was kept in, you know. I think that's a goal. Pom Review says goal. It was brilliant football. Tiger time, spot on. Sydney now, squeaky bum time here. 26-6 quarter. GWS going up the motions. Good game, though, just to go on a hate watch and get drunk, innit? Like, you're in a win-win situation there because you know someone's leaving the game hating life. Great game to go to. Hey, Kane, much love to you, man. Honestly, your support, man, means the world to me. I hope you feel better, mate. And honestly, glad we can do some things that are positive on this channel. That's the main thing, mate. Meant to be a community. Stick together, man. You know what? I nearly supported Fremantle. Geelong and Fremantle were my options at the start. Made a great choice. Oof, tell you what, the pressure now is really amped up. Every touch is paramount at the minute. And Toby Green's getting a bit involved. You know what that means. They need Toby Green there. Their metronome to get a bit of a fire here. Pressure coming on. Canelio wraps row bottom up. You know what? What I was saying earlier, my mate in the UK did the test and got Collingwood, so he now supports Collingwood. I did the same test as him and well, got Collingwood. Hey, that VFL game looks really good. Looks really good, just said. Would be really interesting because you've got McGuan playing as well, haven't you? I believe Sean said. Great little inside here, Haywood. Great little football. Matt Roberts gets the ball going forward. Papley goes. Buckley's there first. Great little passage and play from the great name, Joe Fundy. Breakout here. Riccardi, not where I want him. Good intercept grab, though, by Callum Mills. Hey, I love that, Teresa. Oh, big grab, Finn Callahan. Good football. Oh, what a feeling. Why is Jake Riccardi, like, almost playing as a fucking winner? Like, what's going on here? Are we taking the pina colada now? Strong VFL. I tell you what, if you do get a chance to go to that VFL game, there isn't many better games you can go to VFL than Frankston games. So good. I wish that was a Sunday game. And here we are, free kick. Toby Bedford, he's going to bring the scores here within 2. Should he snag it? Which he should from here. Bit of karaoke. Yeah, obviously it's a nightmare. Like, if that was a Sunday Arvo game, I'd probably go and check it out. But Frankston, great night out, man. Great night out. 54-56. We're within 2. Game on indeed. You know, Laggy, guess what team I was sat next to yesterday? There was a fucking Gold Coast fan. No joke, with a scarf and a hat. Tell you what, quite a big in Degoe towards the end of the year, like he is a finals player. Tell you what, GWS have just come from nowhere. Hey, look, Shiny Blue, some of the best places you can sing, right, to be honest. Honestly, Sean, and he was actually a really nice guy. Genuinely was a nice guy. I asked him, like, are you really a fan? And he was like, yeah, he's a massive Gold Coast fan. Moved over to Melbourne. And I was like, fair play. Like, you've proved me wrong. Why are you wearing a fucking Gold Coast hat at a fucking Carlton game, though? But fair play. Yeah, honestly, Frankston, really good game. That genuinely was a human being, mate. Yeah, spot on, Kane. I was flabbergasted. I love Darcy Jones. Overcooks the handball, though. Matt Roberts cleans up. Smart little handball. Brodie Grundy, very quick hands. McInerney slows it down, and out they go. Yeah, Tigers. Hey, I was shocked, but he seemed a real nice guy, man. Yeah, he said that he was like an Origin member, like the original member, and moved over to with work, and yeah, just likes to rep the boys. His missus was a Hawk fan, so I was like, fair play, man. Can't fall off, can you? Nice kick there. Tell you what, GWS's backline movement now starting to find easier targets. Pressure starting to die. Great intercept grab though by the cam dog. Sydney really need a goal just to kill a bit of the momentum. It's good to hear that Skipworth saying that about DeGoey. Hoping to hear him say that about my Blues next year. I think that's pretty cool though, Luke. Genuinely, I actually thought it was like a fucking paid wind-up, like, because I keep saying there's no such thing as Gold Coast fans. I was like, did someone know the seats I got and like paid off a mate to dress as it? Mate, honestly, and he'd left, like he'd gone to sit somewhere else because I was going to get a picture with him. I should have got a picture with him, man. Let Dog will confirm, though. Because Let Dog was the one who found it funny. Because when he pointed it out to me, I thought Let Dog had set me up. You know what? It's going to be so interesting this off-season, isn't it? Because it's added a bit of a dimension between Carlton fans and Collingwood fans. Silvani going to Collingwood. It's just added that dimension, hasn't it? Yeah, you see, Langy, that's what I thought. It's fucking set up by the dog. Here we are. Inside we go. Oh, nice looking kick. Callum Brown. That could be ball from Callum Brown. Oh, Luke, mate, honestly, I was blown away. Like, I didn't believe it at first. I thought someone had spiked my drink, mate. Genuinely, mate, I had to, like, that was how I approached the conversation, though, with him, Luke. I was like, are you really a Gold Coast fan? And I felt horrible. But, like, I did say, are you really a Gold Coast fan? Like, thinking it was, like, maybe a bet, a dare, bit of a banter. But he was like, nah, moved over. I was like, fair play, man. Why are you wearing an opposition clobber at a game that doesn't involve? Here we are, Toby Bedford. Chance for Gold Coast to hit the front. And it's there. Big goal. Beauty. Good goal by GWS. GWS have really dug deep this quarter. Sensational effort. It has to be said by GWS. A 6-goal quarter. And this game is well and truly alive. Phenomenal football. Yeah, spot up. Phenomenal football. Tiger time. Great effort. No, Shiny Blue, definitely. I'm waiting to hear back from a mate in the CBD who owns a bar. So we're going to do like a night out. Going to do a night out. We're going to do like a... It's going to be like a sports quiz with a twist. So stay tuned. So just waiting for my mate to give me some dates of his bar. And we will get it underway. Big sound. Hey, they're coming back. You know what? I'll admit, I'm not a big Giants man, but you know what? Fair play to him. Well, I mean, he was quite honest that he just started supporting them because he lived there. And, like, he wanted to get into footy. But seemed a nice guy, man. Like, fair play to him. Like, fair play. Well, I didn't quite believe it either, mate. I thought it was a wind-up. Like, genuinely, I thought someone on this chat. Oh, mate, it'll be massively publicised, Shiny Blue. Oh, great kick. Himmelberg. Has Riccardi stopped playing? Can someone put Riccardi full forward for like a half? Oh, hey, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. No, I'm not nowhere near a fan of theirs. I'll give them, though, when it goes their way, a great side to watch. But as Sydney proved in the first half, they are very stoppable. I fear Sydney have run out of legs. What a kick from Himmelberg. Great goal. The Giants take the lead in a 44 points to 6 in this third. This is a huge turnaround. And Sydney needs something now. They ask the question. GWS have the answers. Can Sydney respond? Can Sydney respond? Feels like they've run out of legs. Mate. I think he did. He's been playing on the wing, which is weird. Hey, GWS are playing well, has to be said. I love AFL too, just said it was a great game. Here we are, here is Cal Brown. Oh, what a kick. Finn Callahan. That should be 50, surely. He just tapped him on the head after winning the mark. Are we not stamping out petulance? Good mark there by Jesse Hogan. This is looking dangerous here. Jesse Hogan bangs it through. Oh, sorry, he handballed that off to Lockie Ash. What a goal. Big trouble for Sydney. 50-6 this quarter. And Dean Cox is fuming. What a roost. Sydney now needing quarter time. Lachlan Ash is the most Irish looking not Irish player ever. I am, yeah, I've got the back end of a cold. The back end of a cold. So you'll notice my enunciation is worse than normal. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is getting bad for Sydney now. It's just inside 50 after inside 50. On the run. Oh, Stringer, the package. And this game is going bad to worse. Just a 9-goal quarter, if you don't mind. GWS on the ball on the Stringer. What a fight back from the Giants. You know what? Full play, fair play to him. What a goal. Hey, how you doing, Achay? Armour Force. Do, 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 do. Look at you dealing. Inside we go. Tell you what, this is getting messy. They are in disarray. Cal Brown. Oh, that would have been their 10th goal this quarter. It's been a good game, hasn't it, Achay? 9 goals, 3. Sydney. Much love, Jacinta. I hope you feel better tomorrow.
Brown letting us down. They need a go here. Brodie Grundy, can he just calm them down a bit? Sydney have gone to pieces here. The pressure has just gone. Brodie Grundy drills it up to half forward. And Buckley brushes off Aaron Francis. I'll check him out. I'll check him out tomorrow, T. Appreciate you. Inside we go. Oh, Brodie misses the mark. Cal Brown just can't get rid of it. Sydney are begging for the quarter here. What a game. Fair play. Jesus, you're brave. You're braver, Che. It's fucking freezing out our way. Tell you what, this is one hell of a turnaround. Sydney are in danger here. This could be a blowout. Sydney really need a goal. Need an equaliser here. This game's already on danger of getting away from the Swans. Hey, Che, my pop used to say to me, the only difference between a hero and an idiot is the result. So if the shed roof's up, mate, it's brave. Stupid if it's not. And it's in pieces. And you get the cold. Briggsy taps it down. Oh, Hayward, desperate tackle. I think it's high, though, and it is. Canelio, can they get their 10th? Go on, Giants, get the 10th. For the culture, for the footy culture. Drilled in. Was that a block? Tell you what, pressure's now inverse. Giants are just chasing, tracking everything. 92 points. How many seconds left in that game? Up we go, Brodie Grundy. 56, 79, 30 seconds. To be fair, Danny, it's against 11th Sydney. But it has been very impressive, it has to be said. I'd say that first half, though, all the top four can replicate for 4 quarters. Oh, Heaney spills it. Bro, it's yellow and egg shape. Pick the fucking thing up. Third quarter time, 76-56. A 9-goal quarter has turned this game on its head. And big issues there for Sydney. That forward half pressure absolutely disapparated. And they have been literally hit with that many rights. They're begging for a left. Sydney's ball use was atrocious. 24, 5 goals, 1 came from back half transition. Tell you what, that is the problem with GWS. That is poor from Sydney. But, tell you, when Sydney have it on their terms, hard to beat. Evening, Sandra, how are you? Yeah, well, we've got the ball twice, Teresa. Apart from Richmond. Yeah, mammoth Tiger time. Can't take anything away from them. Absolutely brilliant. What a game this is, though. Can Sydney respond? Hey, tell you what, as well, Tom Papley, he didn't respond, did he? What's wrong? Hey, Jeanette, crazy turnaround. Been brilliant. I hope your son feels better, though. What have you got here? The Smith's crackers.
I need a bag that I don't have to share. For chat.
I can't eat it while I'm streaming. I'll just...
I said for chat, not you. Fuck you. For chat.
So Smiths have done these little crackers. They're actually quite nice.
Would recommend.
Actually quite good.
Oh.
Danny, it wouldn't make my weekend better, I'll be honest. That's good that the roof's on. Achey, mate. Good work, mate. Yeah, they're actually quite nice, though. Oh, it is Paul back. Paul, why do you come on here when you just complain all the time about things that I say? Like, legit, I can't get through to you because we've banned, like, 7 of your burners. I've got the barbecue ones in there as well. We went and got them all. Langy quality. Quality. It's been a crazy game. Hope your son feels better as well. Is it just a viral bug? Problem is, though, what's up with you? Have you noticed that they're small? They're small price. So they're an introductory price. So you know they're $7 in a week.
Easy, $8. They're 2 for 5 at the moment.
Yeah, they're going to be like so expensive. He probably does. I wouldn't blame him as well, Teresa. Are the barbecue good? It's the internet, though, unfortunately, Teresa. It's the internet, unfortunately. I wonder what the barbecue... If the barbecue ones are good, shapes are probably in trouble, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? Not doing it, Paul. So the Essendon game was... $79, 143.50, 93-point win. Gonna have to watch that one for the Monday show. Do you know what I mean? No other reason, Paul, than that you wanted it. I'll be totally honest. That's why. GWS been very, very impressive with that third. Incredible. What? I mean, you can't argue. 9-goal turnaround. Adelaide Giants final. Imagine. So 4th about to start.
I can't stop laughing. Impressions. AFL 26 has like the lowest stream. You get more views streaming eating a kiwi fruit. Fourth quarter begins. Tommy Green, big mark. Not paid. Here we are. Tell you what, Sydney, if they don't kick a goal within the next minute, big problems. If there isn't already. Is Mark Neville... Is Mark Neville I've never seen Mark comment that. I actually always thought he was a Collingwood fan. Here we are. Head high. Clearance. To be fair, Paulie's quality, because I have never met a man who creates that many burners. Like, to be fair, I actually rate that. I'm actually impressed. Collingwood fans. We have a night. You know what? There was some beautiful Collingwood fans in this chat. To be fair, they are probably the best for banter. I did not know that, Teresa, but who knew? Investigative. Hey, Che, I reckon he proper lost the fucking plot, bro. And bangs it through from Hogan. Sydney are in a spot of bother at the minute. This could be one of the biggest turnarounds I can remember. 63-6 since half-time. 63-6 since half-time. That is crazy from the GWS. Insane, Jeanette. No, Teresa, I was saying, I didn't know Mark was... I thought he was a Pies fan. I didn't know he was an Adelaide fan. Great call by you. 18:20 to go. 85-56. I did indeed, Jeanette. Inside a rare one and losing his footing did Buller. Oh, Sydney are in desperation stakes now. Dacos Magic, I don't think so. I don't think so. But I said it a couple of weeks ago. If you were a team, you're putting money into him. No, we have some great Pies fans. Sorry, it was a turn of phrase, Sean. God, you're all precious tonight, chat. What's going fucking on? Some of you hungover. What's going on? Look, to be fair, I'd say that's a huge call because you've seen here Sydney's forward pressure has just died the second half. And GWS have done what they want. Look at that. That was good. You know what? What do you reckon? What was the crowd like at the Essendon Dogs game? Essendon fans must be ready to turn.
Hey, I love you, Sean. Here we are. Hogan! Oh, I'll tell you what, if you had him for free, that would make you cry. Is Jake Riccardi been subbed out? Can someone confirm? Because I have not seen Jake Riccardi since 1612. Drilled in. Oh, I'll tell you what, Sydney just trying everything and nothing's coming off now. Buckley gets to the ball. 16 minutes to go. What a turnaround by GWS. 5 goals in front. 64-6 since half-time in Sydney's favour. Brilliant fight back. Hello, Lucinda, how are you? I think Cal Brown's ghosting as well. Oh, Big Mark! Jakey Stringer, he's come alive in this half. Mate, I think he's been on the games, on the bench since minute 1 of first quarter. Here we are, Jakey Stringer. That was close. Oof. I don't know what's happening, Jamie. I'm so confused. Mate, my cold brain can't quite comprehend some of it. Got a bit of a cold, but I'm alright, Lucinda. Thank you for asking. Feel like this is a test of my mental strength. I'm going to pass it, but I'll be honest, it's testing my mental strength. Oh, big tackle! Aaron Francis, handball's inside. Brody's got a bit of work to do. Golden can't quite grab that handball. Look, I hope Richmond keep it close, but I can't see Richmond winning it. But I hope they put up a fight. But I feel like Collingwood are going to be a little bit of fire. I was ill before the game, to be fair, Sandra, so I can't blame the game. I can blame Mrs. Pom. Because Mrs. Pom decided when I was asleep just to cough and splutter on me. Yeah, okay. She was like, you will get sick. And everyone knows when a male gets a cold, it's worse. Because of the Y chromosome.
The whiny chromosome.
Good question, that, Achay. You know what, Achay? It's like, why do you get in a car but on a bus? Blazed over the face. You know, it sounds really horrible, Mark, but genuinely, if Collingwood lost, it wouldn't impact my day at all. I actually don't quite get it. You know, like, I get annoyed with United fans when they're like, oh, Liverpool have dropped points, wouldn't it be great if Arsenal won the title? And I'm like, not really, because we're fucking 15th, cunt. I'd rather be good. Hey, yeah, Lucinda, that's not great. It's hard as well, because Yorkshire people like myself talk through our nose, so it is quite hard to speak at the minute. Inside we go. Aaron Francis is the target. Great to see Cal Brown at fullback, right where we want him. Hey, to be fair, look, I'll still stand by it. The big thing with GWS is their backline. If you can stop them moving the ball like the first half showed, like, they're beatable. And it's great to watch when it's in full throw, Cadman. Like that, look, that transition, sexual. But Sydney have stopped running. But fair play to them, man. Like, you've got to win your games, and they've won this game. Got to give them props.
Che, definitely. You know, it's definitely one of them things, isn't it? Like, it's like a saying that we all say. A Gunners fan. Tell you what, their off-season, though, has been terrific. Why have I given that to Sydney? I'm just desperate to. 94-56. So what's that? 72-6 since half-time? Would I be right? That's off its tits. That would... Surely that's close to the biggest second-half turnaround on margin, isn't it? Because it was what? 50-20... Yeah, 50-22, wasn't it? Is that the biggest turn? That has to be the biggest turnaround of the year. Yeah, you know what, Tiger Time, Teresa Sean? It's not something that I liked. I've never understood why you would revel in teams losing when you can't beat them. I feel like you lose the right to laugh if you can't beat them. Toby Green gets a chance to go up with a ton and really put this game to bed. Fair play, GWS, man. Full credit to them. I'll give them full raps on Monday. I can't argue. Here we are, Toby Green. He's been impactful the second half. Dinky kick. That's nice to see. Gibbs it off to the McMulldog. 11:10 to go. No, for the Monday show. You know, we're doing it Sunday, but we're doing it Monday so I can have a little bit of a break. I've decided Sunday was my day of rest. And a behind for McMullen. He is a very good player. The Grove. Mate, armour face. Armour force. Armour face? Pom, do you speak English? Thank you, T, for the recommendation. Fonte wrapped up. Tell you what, Sydney. I've got to say, Sydney have been close to deplorable in the second half. Absolutely deplorable. Nice little dinky kick. Aaron Francis, 55 out from goal. Do you remember when Aaron Francis used to be a key defender? Behind. 10 minutes to go. Great turnaround by the Giants. I think they just ran out of legs, Merrick, because that pressure, like, that third quarter, they scored 5 goals from defensive half and they scored, like, 1 in the first half. But, I mean, Giants getting a surprising percentage boost. Tell you what, the percentage in the 8 is so fascinating. I remember when he played at Essendon as well, yeah. Oh, the GWS have just got up gears. Sydney haven't found them. Tell you what, though, how weird is it that we've got 4 weeks to go and the 9 is locked in? It's quite sad. So the Doggies fans will be hoping for Gold Coast to win. I mean, the Doggies fans will be hoping for the Lions to win. Because there's no chance Eagles beat Freo. Mark, a little bit extreme. It's AFL. It's about as AFL's about as dangerous as netball is in the southeast of Suffolk, and Suffolk is posh. I actually think so, Luke. I actually think you're probably going to get 6 of the best teams in the league, innit? 50 there for Heaney. Probably a little too late. Sydney have really let this one slip. I'm looking forward to finals. Why would it be in lockdown? Like, genuinely, have you ever seen a fight at the AFL? It's like Mickey Mouse, honestly. Like, my 2 cousins used to fight harder than people fight in the AFL. Callum Brown playing back pocket, Luke. That's where we want him. I'm looking forward to finals, Jeanette. I do like the fact, though, that, like, 4 to 7, 3rd to 7 is really tight. Like, is a win tight. I feel like we've still got that to look into. And obviously the top 2 is quite exciting. Matt Roberts, good little handball. Off the spread they go. Good little kicking board. Sydney have really struggled just creating any cohesion. Oh, what's going on here? Golden. He's holding his knee and fallen down. That's not good. Is it cramp? Hey, I'm going to be looking forward to Crom games. I mean, I'm not genuinely supporting anyone in the finals, Luke. I'm just going to enjoy the finals for what it is. Just hope to see some good football and we have a real stellar final. By the way, Callum Brown's just been deployed to the back line. Oh, Golden looks in a lot of strife. The Goldmeister General. Short kick down the wing. Oh, mate, he's absolutely gone to toffee. Here we are. Bit of effort. Jack Buller in the ruck is bizarre. Like, really bizarre. Yeah, definitely. Like, in the 90s, I'd agree with Che. But, I mean, honestly, it's about as family-friendly as you could get. You know when you hear people say, oh, I don't like taking my kids to the football? I'm like, fucking hell, you'd not take them to any sport in England then. Flip to that. Nice and easy mark at the halfway line. 6 minutes to go. Himmelberg drills it in up to half forward. Cal Brown. Is he tripped? Gives the ball away. A roost from no man's land and a behind. You know what? I really like Xavier O'Halloran. Hey, Ethnic, how you doing, mate? Sorry about tonight, brother. Hope you're doing well, though, mate. Jake Lloyd. Back pocket. There's a big, big sound. Ah, Brody Grundy takes that halfway mark. They have really, really struggled just to get any movement. Sounds like lockdowns, Tiger time. Yeah, that first half absolutely killed him. Hey, I wish we could have gone for some beers and go back in time, Ache. You and me watching it. What? Are you going to any of the games this year, Ache?
Hey, Kane, I think they did. To be fair, though, you know, the thing I'll give GWS, right? I still don't think they'll go deep in finals. Because I think all the top four can absolutely kill their backline movement like they did. Right? But what I will give them is their scoring power is amazing. And I think they've got a bit of an Adelaide Crows about them. I think they'll make a couple of recruits this off-season and totally change around. But what I will say is it's hard yakka on your legs stopping it. I don't think many sides have got the fitness. I think the top four do. But I think outside of that, you'll struggle to run with them for all game. Like the comment that you made earlier, someone in chat about endurance, I couldn't agree more, Luke, with you. I genuinely think endurance is so huge in today's football that you could do it. How good? How good is Brown in the back line for you and me there, bro? Do I think the Silvani to Collingwood? I think there's interest from you. I think there's interest from a few clubs as well. I wouldn't be surprised more. But I just can't see it. It'd be like a Dacos going to Carlton. I think there will be an element of I won't go there. Hey, Jake, I'd love to catch up with a beer for you. I'm going to give you a tinkle tomorrow, Arvo, as well, if you're keen. Sorry, Sunday. I'm not working Sunday. Totally off. Heaney kicks it inside 50. Oh, Jeanette, can you imagine? You know what? There was when we were at the game last night, right? We moved our seats because I was sat with Nick and that, and then we went to go and sit with Terry. But there was a guy like behind me as I was waiting in the bar, and he was rocking on his chair, and it was knocking the table. And I didn't want to be a dickhead because I was like, look, he's just in conversation. I like to gesticulate as well, but fuck, it was annoying me. And I was glad when he got up and he went to have some food because I was like, it's going to fucking irritate me. Hey, Life of Juddy, mate, what did you do, bruh? You broke Sydney. Just saying, Sydney's legs, they just died. We can do a ladder predictor if you want, Sean. I'm happy. We could do a ladder predictor if you want. I'm always happy. Tell you what, genuinely disappointed in Sydney. Like an absolute shocker. Justice for Sean. It was 7 hours, Juddy. So 2 minutes to go, and this game is all but over. And you know what? The Giants been splendid on the comeback. Absolutely amazing. Oh, it's way too easy. Tell you what, fair play. Yeah, you know what, chat? Do you remember that dude who killed that insurance guy? Have we ever heard of anything of him? What's happened to him? Like, honestly, what has happened to him? Oh, tell you what. This game is just going from bad to worse, and Stringer has been doing it. Yeah, what happened to him? I just thought of it then. What was his name? Summit Mangione. Luigi. I can't remember. I have not seen it in the news, but then again, I might have just completely made that up. He was indicted on the 11th. He's awaiting trial. Yeah, he just disappeared, did he? And Sydney kicked that. GWS have absolutely romped this. A minute left. Hey, look, honestly, tell ya. Yeah, didn't he own the insurance company, Sean? I haven't just made that up, have I? I thought he was like the insurance CEO. Who knew? Eh? Who knew? Inside we come. Broden Campbell switches the ball. I like the way that Nick Blakey was wiping his hands before taking that mark. Great work. You know what? Missed opportunity if he doesn't try and find a lawyer called Mario. Yeah, that just disappeared, didn't it? Like the guy who shot Trump. What happened to him? Well, obviously we know what happened to him, but I mean, like, there's no information. Look, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but shit's going down, chat. You know what? I reckon... fucking ran into a turtle. Is that what finished him off? Just saying, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but, like, these people have just disappeared off the face of the earth. Omelette. Ooh, mate, what are we having in the omelette? A bit of cheese, bit of ham? Yeah, I know he was shot, but I mean, there's no information on him, Kate. 102-58. Sydney absolutely capitulated in that second half. An absolute embarrassment from them. An absolute embarrassment. Maybe I am a conspiracy theorist and I'm just in denial. That could be the thing. But an 80.80 second half from the Giants, blowing this game open to win by 44. Incredibly impressive from them. Sydney, though, absolute pants. Absolutely pantalone. Ah, there's Pom's conspiracy theory. Look, Luigi Mangione just disappeared. Dude who shot thing, we know nothing about him. Apart from he looks like a dude off Star Trek. Like, a lot going down, I'm just saying. But then again, we don't know, like, we didn't know much about the guy who shot JFK, so I mean, I might just be reading into it too much. It could be that as well. There is always that as well. Overactive imagination. Right, you wanted to do a score predictor. Why is Squiggle not working? Okay, right, so that's worked. Right, okay. Can you see that? Pom, do you want to, like, learn how to stream? There we are. Hey! Oh, omelette mushrooms on his... Oh, mate. Rate that. Hey, mate, he does, to be fair, Richie. I mean, that's one thing I've learnt in life. If you want a lot of fans...
Become a mass murderer or become famous? Woody Luigi. Hey, they definitely did. Right, so Giants, Lions chat. Where are we going here? I think the Lions. Where do you think? Where do you think? Brizzy? What are we saying? 4 goals? 3 goals? We'll go 3 goals. All right. Fremantle Eagles. Give me a score. Like 20 plus, 30 plus, 40 plus. So give me a score. Give me Fremantle Eagles and your margin, like just goals. And we'll round it up. I'm going to go Fremantle 10 goals. $50, $500. Hey, much love, Merrick. 40 plus. So we'll rein it in to about 48, I reckon. 52. Oh, that pushes it to 50. 46. That gets it to about 49. All right, let's do that. All right, North Geelong. I will say Geelong by 60 points. Woody, the guy who comes in here, wooden spoon data, so not the sex pest Woody. The good Woody. Geelong 80, 100,000, 40. Okay, so we're about 55. About 57, about 60 a minute. Okay. Adelaide Port, I'm going the Crom by 2 goals, 12. Adelaide Port, where are we? Yeah, it's not great, is it? I'm just waiting for our team's era, mate. But I think I might be waiting a fucking while, Ethnic? Okay, we'll go 14. Okay, Richmond, Collingwood. I'm going to go Richmond, 5 goals, 35. Go on, man. Go take a picture of your lot just to prove to my mate I'm watching. What are we doing here? I'm going Collingwood by 5 goals, so 30. 53. 34. 1 goal. So that brings it down. So we'll go about 29. Tigers by a point brings it to about 25. Okay. Yeah, 32. I'll round it in. St Kilda, Melbourne. In mid-city derby 2. Right? Mid-city derby 2. So these are... It was mid-ball 1, Carlton versus them. And now we've got mid-ball 2. Mid-ball 2. What are we saying? I'm going to say here, crazy, but I think for some reason, I feel like the Saints win this. I don't know why. 13 for D's. Ooh, I feel like this is a hard game to tip. I just feel like the Saints do have outside capacity. Okay, we've got Saints 12. All right, this is the game of the round. Probably decides the 8. GWS Dogs. Where are we going? Where are we going, chat? Where are we going? I think he's a big out too. I reckon at the Docklands, I've got a feeling the Doggies win this. But I do feel like the GWS, if they play like they did tonight, they could hammer them. But it'll be a good game. I just feel they've got the outside run ethnic. But this one's a tough one. Because I could see GWS winning this. So you're going GWS by 30. 69. So we'll go GWS by... Ooh, GWS Dogs by 23. One, two, three, four, five. I've got to go with the majority rules. Adelaide Hawthorn at AO. I reckon this is another ripper. Hawks need the win. Need the win. Need the win, the Hawkers would do here. Crom. I feel like this is a 2-goal Crommer. I could see a Hawks win as well. Melbourne Dogs. How much? Melbourne Coast Eagles. How much are Melbourne winning this? D's 46, D's 29, D's 4, Crows 23 points. Okay, so you're behind us. I reckon it's about a 5-goaler margin. Let's go 35 then. Meet you all in the middle. Gold Coast Richmond. What a game this could be. Gold Coast Richmond. I mean, Richmond couldn't, could they, do it twice? I mean, I'd hope they were. I think this could be like a 5-goal margin par. I love you, Tiger Time, as well. I want to tip them. Sydney Essendon in a nothing ball. These are where it's interesting when... I feel like Sydney will win this, though, by a lot. I feel like Sydney are going to be a pain in the arse now. What are we saying with Sids? 40? There we are. Pies Brisbane. MCG chat. What are we thinking? This is a ripper. I think, I genuinely think 7 points Pies. I'm going to go on the record here. I don't think the Pies lose more than one game from here on in. Into the finals. I love you, ethnic, mate. Collingwood 2. I say 7. Brisbane by 5. Brisbane by 5. 10, 18. Ooh. He swayed it to the Pies, eh? Okay. So we'll go 17, 10, 5, 5. Okay, so it's about here somewhere. All right, Skilder North. Skilder North. In Battle of Ugly Bow. Could North is this the game North win? Do we think North finish on four wins for the year? Because I can't see where their wins coming from. North getting a lot of love. I mean, Saints getting a lot of love. So 28. Geelong Port GMHBA. Where we going? Cats. I can see North pinching. I hope North pinch a win for the year, but I just worry. I feel like it's a disaster if they finish 17th. Geelong Port. I feel like Cats have got this, yeah. Carlton Fremantle. We'll be live for this. We'll be back, baby. At Perth Stadium, or Optus as we call it. Is anyone doing it? Is anyone doing it? Yeah, Caden, it feels like a fucking game that we've seen about 12 times, isn't it? It's like the Christmas Carol movie. We've all seen it. 3 or 13, 3 or 40. I'm going to say Fremantle 28. So, yeah, Fremantle, okay, 26. Okay, Hawthorn Pies, MCG. We've got a history of pipping them, but I feel like we're getting gradually worse, mate. Pies, Hawks, MCG, huge game. Huge game. If we always look at context here. This is why I think Pies max lose one game for the rest of the year. I hope it's a good game, Caden, as well, mate. Here we are, Geelong, Essendon. Essendon at GMHBA. Geelong Essendon. Can we go further than 80? Oh, we can. Let's do 125. Yeah, right. Richmond Skilder. I reckon Richmond win this because I said five wins for Richmond. I reckon Richmond win this. Get around my boy, Tiger Time and Kane. Richmond 6-point win. Langy. Maybe. I reckon 6-point win. The Tigs. 6-point win. The Tigs. Tigs are back, baby. Tigs are back, baby. Ah, yes, Tiger Time. I don't care what happens. We're live for this game. We're live for this game. Riding it home. Then we'll do a Jake fan cam watch along after. Lions versus... Yeah, I agree, Anthony. That's why I think this is a ripper, this. Lions here. So let's have a little bit of a ladder ramification because we're at the halfway point nearly. Right. Look at that ladder. That's tasty. So Lions
Sydney, they won the first game. What do we do? Lions 20. I think 4 goals, Lions. Cheers, Simon Lyon. How you doing? Thank you, mate. I think 4 goals, min Lions. Carlton Gold Coast at the Docklands. Fuck me dead. Can I just say, if I had to write down kryptonite, yeah, Carlton back half against, with our turnover defence, against a side that's fucking quick. Honestly, fuck. I'm going to say Gold Coast 6 goals. Because it's easier to defend against Marvel. However, transition football goes through the roof at the Docklands. So this could be messy. Like, this could be... Counted by 2. Fuck, mate, you're a brave man. I'll meet you in the middle. 50. Port Freo. This is intriguing. Because this is a game that Fremantle fuck up. And this is the kind of game now where they'll be doing the Hinkley farewell. All that jazz. Adelaide Oval. Where are we thinking here, chat? Port Freo. What are we thinking? Port Freo. Port 13, Freo 2. Port 39. This has genuinely got Fremantle screwed up. But Fremantle I've fallen in love with over the last couple of weeks. GWS Melbourne. This could be... Genuinely, this could be bad times. We might have to manual this. I'm going to say 10 goals Giants. Giants by a lot. Yeah, it's going to be absolute gross, isn't it? We're going to watch it. So what are we saying? How many points? 100? 50. So I said 10 goals, so we're about 75. Now we're at 70. 65. All right, let's do 65. You know what I mean? Let's do 65. Melbourne Dogs at the MCG, wider ground. 2 great midfields going. Dogs should have too much firepower in this. The ladder is tense. Ladder is tense. What are we thinking? Definitely not fraudulent if you don't stop their back half movement. And I don't think the teams we've talked about yet can. Brisbane, Collingwood, Adelaide and Geelong, though, could. In a final. Dogs 19. Dogs 13. Dogs 25. Don't mind it, chat. I reckon around there, yeah. Happy space. Eagles, Adelaide is in Port. Is in Perth, sorry. This could be a big... I've got a feeling, though, Adelaide will start surely rotating players because they've got a good fitness list at the minute. So would you risk it? We're probably going to have to get our... We're probably going to have to get our thingy out. There we are. Skilda Essendon at the Docklands. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine this game? This is a St Kilda win, though, I fear. But this could be a hilarious bants. What are we saying, Skilda? A draw. 8 points Skilda, 44 points for, I think it's 5 goals Saints. Yeah, it's just margins though when you do squibble. Tiger time, so it doesn't really affect much. Fremantle, Brisbane. Fremantle, Brisbane at Perth. I feel like from here now, Brisbane and Collingwood don't lose games at all. Langy, we will look. Mark my words. We'll do a watch along of the fan cams if they lose to Bombers, mate. I feel like this is a tough game to call, but I feel like I could see Fremantle. Like, this would really announce Fremantle as a flag contender. I think 4 goals Brisbane, though, but I do like Fremantle at the minute. But let's go. Win there. Here we are. This is a big game, this. This would pretty much lock in Gold Coast finals. GWS already safe at Gold Coast though. Back half versus back half. Forward pressure versus forward pressure. This will be, I'm going to say this now, the game of the year. I reckon both sides score over 100 and play scintillating football. I reckon this is game of the year vibes. I reckon this is game of the year vibes. Okay, Carlton, Port Adelaide at the Docklands. Woo! This is it. Potentially. Imagine if Carlton lost this, which is highly likely, right? But if Carlton lost this, can you imagine the pressure of going into Essendon last game? Imagine it. Oh dear, here we are. I looked at these last 3 games of the year and I was so happy. I'm not laughing anymore. Blues by 16, Blues by 5. Fucking hell. Chat believes. Okay, let's go. Hawthorn Melbourne at the MCG. Blues by -17. Hawthorn Melbourne. I'm going to go Hawthorn 5 goals, 30 points, I reckon. Look at that finals race. That's tight. I reckon, yeah. It's good to say, yeah, I think it's a big win. Here we are. What a game this is. Adelaide Oval, round 23. Magpies do battle with the Crom. The Crows versus the Magpie. 2 birds. 2 very sacred birds as well. Going toe to toe. Is it the power of the Crows? The know-how of the Pies?
The old masters and the young apprentices doing battle in Adelaide. Crom by 69. Crows. Pies can't lose in Adelaide. Pies by 4. Adelaide by 11. I think this is really tough. I couldn't tip this if I had to put money on it. I wouldn't want to, but I feel like it'd be interesting. Because like I said earlier, I don't think the Pies lose another game. I think they'll lose one game remaining. So it looks like the consensus is Crows Pies by 6. Draw. North Melbourne, Richmond. Here is Richmond's. Could Richmond do it? North Melbourne, Richmond. North Melbourne, Richmond. This is a game here that if North lose, wheels are off, ladies and gentlemen. It'd be crazy. I feel like Richmond might have a tail wag here as well. It's a great finish if the Tigers win that. Like, look at that. Sydney, Geelong, SCG. Look at how tight that top of the ladder is as well. I feel like the Cats will just be too clever. And here we are, Dogs. How much are they beating them by? I know the Cats suck. I feel like they're different temperament. How much are they winning by? Ethnic, mate. Hold fat, brother. Hold fat. I love you, and that's all that matters. Here we are, Eagles. How much are the Dogs winning this by? Dogs 87, I think it's a big result. 60. So what, 73, roughly, 58. So about 70, 68. Eagles, imagine. 70. Here we are, final round. Gold Coast, Essendon. Look at how tight this is. Gold Coast Bombardiers. Horrible finish for Essendon as well with these injuries. They're playing like 2 games, aren't they, within like 4 fucking days. There we are, let's go Gold Coast. Right, GWS St Kilda. Sydney Showdown. GWS chance of top 4 at this stage. GWS St Kilda, this would be huge. I feel like this is going to be an entertaining game. Just shows the gap in the ladder, though, doesn't it? Look, you look from 10 down to the top. I feel 5. Here we are. Melbourne, Adelaide at the Docklands. At the Docklands. Could be Punishmentville. Dogs, Fremantle, where are we going here? Oh, it's scary, isn't it, Ethnic? Like, it is scary. The quality of teams. I reckon Fremantle here by 3 goals. I reckon Fremantle in a shock here. I will want the Dogs to win it, though, just to make the 8 entertaining. But I can see the Dogs winning this as well. But I'd like to think Fremantle have turned a corner this year. Dogs need to win, though, chat. Okay. 18. Collingwood, Melbourne at the MCG. At the MCG. Five goals, we're saying. Okay. Richmond Geelong. What a game. MCG. The Cats. It depends their off-season. Like, I think Richmond will have a really strong off-season. I think they'll come hard in the off-season. St Kilda obviously going to have a big off-season. Sydney will be interesting. So I think the consensus is Cats by 70 by the looks of that. There we are. Carlton Essendon. Carlton Essendon. This is the game, chat. This is the game. Blues, not much to play for. Essendon, Pride. It's the Pride Derby. Surely, all I'm saying, look, I don't often say this about the Carlton team of late. Surely. Like, I love you, Ethnic, but fuck me. Surely. Like, this game. Oh, cheers, Trick Fooly. Honestly, this game, would be the most depressing game of all fucking time. There we are. Lions. Hawks at Gabs. At the Gabatoire. Hey, Luke, how you doing, mate? At the Gabatoire. What we saying? I reckon 24 points Lions. Nah, but you play sexy football, Tiger Time. We don't. Cheers, Trick Fooly. I appreciate you. Tiger Time, you play, like, progressive football. We're playing a brand from 1632, bro. Okay. We've got 22. Port Gold Coast, last ever game at Adelaide Oval for Ken Hinkley as coach. Where's Gold Coast in the finals on? Gold Coast need... Well, Gold Coast would be safe here. I think Port by 4 goals. I mean, Gold Coast by 4 goals. But... imagine the vibes. This would be the most Port thing to do. This will be the most Port thing to do, that Port win it. Minus 34. People are going with Port. You know what, chat? It's your lad, chat. I love you. And the last game, second last game of the season, Sydney versus Eagles in a nothing off. Like, even if Eagles win this, it doesn't matter. Sydney win it, no one cares. No one cares in this game. Whoever wins, wins. I think it's a 40-plus Sydney win. Dean Cox smiles. Okay, so that would be the ladder. Collingwood, Lions, Adelaide, Geelong. Hey, widescreen. Trick-fully, I feel you, mate. GWS, Fremantle, Dogs. Gold Coast, right. Okay, so qualifying in final one. Do you want to say that again in English this time, Pom? Repetite. Collingwood, Geelong, final one. Can you imagine how crap that game's going to be? The worst games on round 24 are always the dead rubbers, aren't they? Because, like, no one cares. Sydney by... Geelong, Collingwood. Where are we going? So we're going Collingwood. Hey, Langy, this is the first time you've done a proper fucking... I'm proud of you all. Here we are. GWS versus the Suns. New franchise off. New franchise off. Do you know what I mean? New franchise off. You love to see it. You love to see it. New franchise off. New franchise off. We love that. I hate to say it, I've got a feeling the Giants win that one. Here we are. Fremantle speak English. Optus WA. Fremantle Dogs. Tiger time. We don't have much left as Carlton, Richmond and Essendon fans, but we would probably enjoy that. What do you reckon? Freer. They're scary, but I think if you put the forward pressure on, you're fine. Like, Sydney did it again today, proved it. They're very toothless if you can put that pressure. It's doing it 4 quarters. And then the big one, Brisbane, Adelaide. At Brisbane, reigning premiers against the Young Bucks. What a game this would be. Dream final series, can I just say? Them games, immaculate. Like, we'll be streaming every game in the finals. Can't wait for that week. I don't think they'd sack him, Luke. Yeah, Brisbane that. Okay, so look at these semis. Geelong, GWS. I think Geelong here, masters. Was it nice, Ethnic? Mate, I'll rate that from you. I'll rate that. think it'd be a great game. You know, the one thing I'll say about this, Geelong will lock down back half movement. I reckon Giants are Adelaide of next season. Add 2 pieces and they will jump. Yeah, that's why I don't think 3 times trick foolery. Because you know cats, they do it when it counts. Mate, sounds good. Wouldn't mind an omelette myself, actually. Adelaide, Freo. Where are we going? Adelaide at AO? Luke, you know that's going to happen. And then if he loses, he'll be like, why the fuck wasn't it at the G? If they gave him that, and he'd be like, oh, wish it was at the G. Been prepping all year. There we are. Collingwood versus Adelaide. MCG. Big game. Yeah, that'd really do it. Pies 1 point, Pies 10 points. Collingwood, Adelaide. Pies by 3, Pies by... I think... Look, I love the Crows, but genuinely, at the G, this would be entertaining. Because they are the team to beat. I feel like Adelaide are the fire. This is a dream 4 here. Because you've got the wily hard winners, the high scorers. You've got the reigning premiers. And then you've got the wily old dogs. Like, all 4 of these sides make a great case to win the flag of 2024. 5 even. Crows by 14. Crows would be... Worst case, Dons fans, it'd be Pies Cats. Adelaide win by a point. Pies 3, Pies 10, Pies 10. Collingwood, Pies 1 point. Okay, we'll go Pies. Brisbane Cats. That'd be a great game. That'd be a great game. Imagine if we had Brisbane versus the Pies. That would be a great final. Geelong Collingwood would be a grouse final as well, but Brisbane versus... It's a shame we couldn't have an Adelaide Collingwood final. That would be a dream. There we are. Look at that. What a final. What a final. Reigning premiers versus Carlton in what would... versus Collingwood, which would be an absolute barnstorm final. Wouldn't it? What a final. Can Brisbane go back to back? Could Collingwood do the unthinkable? Be the best team most of the year? Could they do it? I guess we'll never know. That'll be entertaining. That'll be a great final. Brisbane by 100. Could you imagine a 100-point mauling in a final? Hey, chat, that was good fun. Right? Chat, we'll be back tomorrow at Arvo for the Gold Coast Derby. I'm looking forward. On your way out, make sure you like the stream. And make sure you subscribe. Thank you very much for chatting with me. Been great to spend 3 hours with you. I've missed you all, but I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully see you the 2 times I'm live tomorrow and we can chill out. I love you all to pieces. And see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, chat.